So today marks exactly 6 months since I got my real estate license. And by the grace of God, I already have 12 listings. Before you think, oh my goodness, this guy's a pro, I'm about to get some great insight of how to do this awesome process to get so many listings just like me, let me tell you the truth. Before we get there, a little bit about my backstory. So I graduated from college with a degree in geography. Did not use that, have not used that. So after college, I got into fitness and health. So I did social media videos. I worked for a clothing company and I made YouTube videos, TikTok videos. I might put a TikTok video up on the screen so you guys could see. I used to do recipes and did pretty well on TikTok, had a little over 750,000 followers on TikTok, and my YouTube was growing. But those channels are deleted. I ended up turning away from that and finding something else because I actually found Jesus Christ. I gave my life to him and my whole life changed. So after that, I kind of felt led elsewhere, started serving tables at a popular restaurant in downtown Georgetown where I live and where I do real estate, and actually where I grew up as well. Served tables for a while and then met my wife at church. Once we got married, I was still serving and I realized, hold on, I need to make more money. So there was a lot of people that were speaking into my life saying that I would be good at real estate. And I've always kind of had an interest in it. I thought that would be cool, although I did not really know what's going on when it came to real estate. But I decided to take a shot. And coming into real estate, I didn't know what a broker was. I didn't know how loans work. And I probably didn't even know what equity was. And quite frankly, I still don't know. Just kidding. But I decided to press forward and get my license anyways. I figured I'd be good at it. I think I have good people skills and I like the autonomy that it brought of kind of creating my own schedule, because that's really what I used to do when I did YouTube and TikTok. And let me tell you how I got these 12 listings. So what would happen is I wake up at 6 a.m. every single morning and I would get on my dialer and I would call 50 people, 50. And I'd have to talk to 25 people before I got up from that dialer. And if I didn't have a conversation with 25 people, then I was not getting up. No, I don't even have a dialer. That didn't happen. So actually a month after I got my real estate license, I knew that my parents were moving out of this home that I'm sitting in, and they were actually renting out from my uncle. So my uncle owns it. So since they were moving, I texted my uncle and I said, hey, I just got sponsored by Berkshire Hathaway, just got my license. Could I please be the realtor to sell this home? And he said, for sure. And he gave me a shot. So boom, that secured my first listing. And I was absolutely ecstatic. I don't think I said that word properly. But in the meantime, I was still serving tables. I didn't stop serving tables and then go straight to real estate. I was serving tables and doing real estate while I was serving tables. And that was actually a very powerful combo. You could talk to so many different people, so many different times of the day, give your card out when it feels right, you're talking about real estate, or when you just sense that you need to give your card out to someone. Build relationships with recurring customers. And honestly, one of my first pieces of money that I've gotten from real estate was helping someone get into a rental home. And that was somebody that I met from Sweet Lemon. And I'm still working with people that I know from Sweet Lemon, which is the restaurant I used to work at. All right, so that's one listing. There's 11 more. How did I get the rest? Okay, so the truth is I come from a family of developers. My uncles are the Novak brothers. They do a lot of development, commercial, residential, and my mom actually works closely with them and is handling a project out in Leander, which is a town nearby where there's multiple townhomes, and she gave me the opportunity to start listing some of those. And coming into real estate, I did not have any expectations that I was going to get that many listings or any listings right off the bat. I honestly really didn't know how anything worked, and I'm still learning so much. I am no professional, and I'm not here to tell you the way to grind out to get a certain amount of listings. I'm literally just telling you my story. The truth is, with these 12 listings, I still have 0 sales. I made money with real estate by helping people get into a rental home and also, well, leasing a home out that I've been the listing agent for, but a full sale and a full buy, I have not even done that yet. 6 months in, and I am still on the grind every single day. Why did I have to do that? So I'm honestly beyond grateful. My uncles, my mom, they put their trust in me, and they're letting me spend my first 6 months and hopefully until all these are sold to focus on these listings. It's been such a blessing, and it gets challenging at times because I don't feel like I deserve this many listings right off the bat. And there's people that have been doing real estate for a long time and they're still trying to get, 1 or 2 listings and already have 12. Just because I have listings doesn't mean they sell themselves right away. I still got to put in the work. I'm learning so much through this process. Open houses, showings, following up with people, posting them on the MLS, and just how the process works. I'm beyond blessed, beyond grateful, and thanks to my family and the Lord, I've been able to get these listings right off the bat. And this has been such a blessing as well because it kind of puts me into a niche. So one of the things I really love about real estate is there's no perfect way to do it. Everyone kind of has their own flow. Everyone kind of does their own thing. And finding a niche, I think, is really important. I didn't really realize that, but it kind of clicked to me. And somebody at my brokerage mentioned it as well, that I should focus on listings. And with these listings that I already have, it puts me in the position that now I can kind of create a niche from that and focus on high-end homes with a specialty in maybe some townhomes, modern homes and luxury homes, listings. In the midst of selling these listings, I'm also in the process of helping people rent homes, potentially buy homes, all the above. I'm kind of have my eyes out for whatever real estate needs I can help anyone with right now, and I'm letting this kind of flow into my niche and my lane. I could then gun it. And through this process, I've learned so much. So once I got sponsored by a broker, the real estate license is then active. The brokerage gives me so much support. I absolutely love Berkshire Hathaway. You get all this support. Here's a database that we use. Here's the calendar for the month where we do classes here and there and there. And if you have some referrals to give someone, you go to this person, you go to this person for that. Open houses here, do this, do that, do that. Conference there. Austin Board of Realtors over there. And we do this every month, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa! It's like a fire extinguisher. And I most definitely felt overwhelmed. And I still feel overwhelmed at times. And I think that's totally normal because we can constantly compare ourselves to everybody and see how they're selling so many homes, or they're helping so many people buy homes, or they're helping so many people rent homes. You get the point. And we can just be like, well, I'm not doing that much. But in reality, you're not losing if you're not quitting. So if you wake up every day and grind, you're doing good. Now you may need to make some pivots and adjustments, adjust your way to victory, but as long as you step forward and get up every single day, you don't lose until you quit. So you may look at me, oh my goodness, he has 12 listings. This guy is way ahead of me. This guy knows what he's doing. I definitely don't have it all together. I'm consistently learning every single day. I'm learning something new. I just want to tell you, it can be really easy to be discouraged. I think it's like 8 out of 10 or something crazy of real estate agents quit their first year. I don't want to be a statistic, and I'm not going to be a statistic. Yeah, so just don't be a statistic. No, but I just want to let you know, it's going to be hard. You're not going to know what to do at times. You're not going to know these certain vocabulary terms that your buddy knows when they're talking to you at the brokers that you just joined. And you're like, oh my goodness, I have no idea what this guy is talking about right now. And that's totally fine. Everyone starts somewhere. Everyone has to learn, and everyone is learning. So just keep one foot forward, find a lane, and hit it. Enjoy the journey. You reach one mountain, and then that allows you to see the peak of another mountain. So you reach that peak, and that allows you to see the peak of another mountain. So just keep going and enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and come along with me. I'm going to be posting videos every week. That's the plan. I hope you can benefit from these videos. This is the raw truth. Let me know in the comments if there's anything specific that you want to see, whether it's how I set up my database or how I do an open house or whatever that may be. I love you. Thanks for watching. Don't be discouraged. Just because I have these listings right off the bat doesn't mean I'm set for my career. But I want to seize this opportunity, build relationships, learn and grow, and develop a niche through it. I'm trusting in God every step of the way, and He is my light, my guidance. And to be honest, if you're brand new, you're going to run into a lot of people that may not have those standards or ethics that you do or morals that you do. And that's going to be normal. You may run into that. You may run into amazing realtors, all different types of people. But I encourage you to move with integrity, because that's what's going to last, to build relationships, not just seek transactions, and to grow in that way. The Bible says, and let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. I love that scripture, and that's my encouragement to you. Do not grow weary. If you're overwhelmed, that's okay. Just put in the work. Trust the process, trust God, and watch the fruit come. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love seeing your comments, so please comment if you have something to say, or if you just want to support me in some type of way. I think it helps with the numbers and the algorithm, you already know. And guys, thank you so much. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. I would be honored and blessed and grateful if you did, though. Reach out to me if you have any real estate needs. You're in the Williamson County area, Travis County area, or whatever area you're in. Contact me. My info will be below, and let me know. I would love to be a resource for you and help you out. Guys, thank you for everything. Once again, have a blessed week, and I will catch you next time. Peace.